Okay, so the book I read was The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and this is what the book looks like. Have you ever felt so passionate about something that you could protest either for it or against it? And if you have, then you could relate to Star in this situation. So basically, Star is at a party in her neighborhood, Garden Heights, and she runs into Khalil Harris, an old friend from her childhood. And as they were catching up at the party, a gunfight breaks out, and they all had to leave the party. So Star rode with Khalil home, and they're driving in Khalil's car and are pulled over by the police. And the cop ordered Khalil out of the car and searches him and walks back to his police car after he couldn't find anything. And as he does that, Khalil turns back to look at Star to ask if she's okay. And the cop shoots him in the back 3 times and kills him. Star was scarred for a very long time of what happened because previously her sister Natasha got shot. So she watched her sister die and she watched her old childhood friend die. So she's been through a lot in this book. And then she was more scarred about Khalil. And then she was she wanted to do something to stop police from doing that. So if you want to find out what she does, you can keep reading the book, or read the book. The character I chose is Star, because in this book she went through a lot, in her life, she just went through a lot. And at the beginning of the book, she started off shy, and didn't want to do anything with the situation that she had been through, and didn't want to talk to the cops about what her side of the story was. But then throughout the book, she worked up all the courage to talk to the police and tell her side of the story to everybody else. And yeah, I recommend this book to anybody that likes kind of intense, sad books, the intense sad, because there's a lot of sad things that happen in this book that Star goes through, and a lot of intense things that she goes through. I'm going to read a little part of the book. This is the part where Khalil gets shot by the police officer. Okay. Get out of the car, hands up where I can see them. Man, just give me my ticket. Just get out of the car. Khalil gets out of the car with his hands up. 115 yanks him by his arms and pins him against the door. I fight to find my voice. He didn't mean to. Hands on the dashboard, the officer barks at me. Don't move. I do what he tells me, but my hands are shaking too much. He pats Khalil down. Okay, smart mouth, let's see what we find on you today. You ain't gonna find nothing, Khalil says. 115 pats him down 2 more times, and he turns up empty. Stay here, he tells Khalil. And you, he looked at me through the window. Don't move. I can't even nod. The officer walks back to his patrol car. My parents haven't raised me to fear the police, just to be smart around them. They told me it's not smart to move while the cop has his back to you. Khalil does move. He comes to his door, and it's not smart to make a sudden move. Khalil does. He opens the driver's door. You okay, Star? Pow. 1. Khalil's body short. Khalil's body jerks. Blood splatters from his back. He holds onto the door to keep himself upright. Pow. 2. Khalil gasps. Pow. 3. Khalil looks at me, stunned, and he falls to the ground. So that's really intense part of the book. So if you guys want to read this book, I really suggest you do, because I really liked it. But if you don't really like intense books, I don't recommend it to you. So yeah, thank you.